Well, hi, welcome to my latest video. Well, in this one, I'm going to install another microphone to my new sound system. Now, I did have one temporarily on there, but the quality just didn't match the Shure SM7B that I had on there, which is still here, and it still functions fine. I have a blue cover on it, okay? Well, I'm going to install another one of these. Also, I got another one of these boom arms. That's the Shure podcast boom arm that's made by Gator, I believe. So I have both of these things. I'm going to open them up. I'm going to set it up and I'm going to test it. See how it works. Make sure it works the same as this one. At least I have something to compare to, right? So anyway, here's the unopened SM7B. Okay. And here is the unopened Shure podcast boom arm. Okay, so let me go to the overhead camera and then we'll open this stuff up and take a look, okay? Okay, here we go. I believe this slides off. There we go. This slides off here. And we have a seal to break. So let me get my knife. Cut this open. Okay. What do we got? Well, we got, I guess, just a little cover here. Put that aside. Just an emblem for Shure, I guess. You want to put it on your wall somewhere? I guess you could do that. We got a manual. And here's the manual. And then we have a safety brochure and warranty. Put those aside. Let's take this little filler out of here. There we go. And there's the microphone. Took me a while to figure it out when I first got my original one that I still have over here. But this is the back plate. So it goes on the bottom of the microphone and just has the emblem on it. And it took me a while to realize how I could get that in, but I had to remove a couple of screws and put this into the back of it. Let's get this out of here, the actual microphone. It comes with a black wind protector. What's in here? Anything else? No, not in this box. But what do we got here? Oh, we got an even larger wind protector, and we've got an adapter. A brass, shiny brass adapter. So we'll leave this in the box. I'm not going to use this large one. It's only going to be used indoors. I have another one, though, that I'll be using instead that I'll show you in a moment. And then we have the microphone right here. Very sturdy microphones, but as I said, this plate over here, you have some adjustments to the sound that you could make. The manual goes through that in detail. Last time I didn't touch anything, but I will have to remove two of these screws in order to put this little plate in. That's what I found out the hard way before. So I'll do that later. Let me put that aside for now. Let me get the boom arm installed, okay? That's next. By the way, I always save all boxes from anything that I buy, especially name brand equipment like this, for at least a year, just in case I have to return it for repair or to get it exchanged. But let me open this one up. It also has a little tape here. Pull out, or do I have to remove the other end too? Let me see. Doesn't look like it pulls out, but there's foam in here. Oh, the foam pulls out. Okay, there we go. Do I have it upside down? Yes, I do. There we go. That's the boom arm. Let's take this part out first. This is the part that goes onto the desk. Looks like you have that little adapter that goes with it also. Used with the SM7B microphone. Hey, that's cool. I don't remember that last time, but I guess it was there too, huh? And then we take the whole thing out. Let's take it out of the bag. It's got the Shure emblems on it. Now, as I recall, we have to bend this out a little bit. I think it goes backwards, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. It goes the other way. We loosen this up. This goes that way. Spring tension, very tight. Okay, and then the bottom one will be the same type of thing. To get the bottom piece lined properly. Okay, looks like this is the important one though. Let me loosen this guy up again. I should have it inside of the connector because look, it flung right back out again. But let me do this. Get it at least in a close to a 90 degree. Make sure that these are tight. Now I'll go put this on the edge of my desk, okay? So let me jump ahead for that. One thing to note is it's got a nice cushioned padding here. Combination of rubber and felt, it feels like. We got to open this up in order to get it onto the end of the desk, okay? Okay, so here it is, installed right here at this end. Here's the other one that's already here. So it's right nearby. I had to orient it this way because there's a leg underneath there and I couldn't tighten the knob underneath it. So that's where it's going to be. So now if I take this, I should be able to just fit it right in here. And there we go. It's now in place. Okay? So now there's a channel here and there's a bunch of these little plastic clips. I pulled them all out. Looks like there's 4 of them in the top and there's probably just as many on the back arm. So I'm going to have to wrap that around the cable. I already had the cable at this point run over to it, so I can bring the cable around like this. So I have the cable already ready to go here. It's going to lie over the top of this once I get the microphone on, but let me get the microphone on first. This is going to be my red microphone. The one that I had before, that's still on here, that's my blue. So you see that the clip that I put there is a blue clip. And I have matching clips on the other side. They came with these cables. Okay, so look at the microphone connector on first, which is this piece right here. Look, this screws on over here. Get in position here. This screws on over here. This is an adjuster here in case you wanted to adjust it a little bit, but looks like it works okay. Take the microphone. It has a matching connector. I don't need this thing after all, it turns out. That's for another kind of microphone. Doesn't really say here, but I obviously don't need it. So what I'll do is turn it this way so I can get to the cable, and this should just screw on to this connector. Okay, now this one hits the end of the holder here, so then I can use this adjuster to bring it down and tighten it in place. Okay, and then I can bring the cable up across the top and connect it in over here so it locks in place. There we go. We're all locked in place. Now let me go ahead and put these little strain relief holders, is what I'm calling them, first around the cable. Okay, it's all secured, the microphone to the boom arm, but I also got this. I'll be putting down in the notes below all of the different items I purchased and links to them. But this is a cover to turn this one into red, which is what I wanted to do. This is going to be my red one, as I said earlier. Got to be very careful. These things are very delicate. And just slipping it over the top like this, little by little. It takes a while, but eventually if you work it down, push from the top, angle it a little bit more and more, you eventually get it to go down. Be very careful because it's very easy to nick this soft foam. You wouldn't want to do that. Okay, so my red one is ready. Let me do a sound test now. Let me go ahead and see if I can get it to record. I'll just put it right over here so I can get to it and speak to it. And I'll turn on my sound system and we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's see how this sounds. I've got it going through my Rode mixer, set up automatically. It has a setting for this particular microphone, so it should sound fairly good. So it sounds like the other one to me with my headset on. But I'm recording this and I'll play back what's coming out of the Rode recording. Anyway, how does it sound? Just to show you, I'm going through my Rode. I'm going to hit a sound effect here. How does that sound? Oh, now I sound like I'm in the chamber, huh? Oh, there we go. But here's my favorite.
Hello, lower your defenses and subscribe to this channel. There's a button on the lower part of the screen. Go there and click it. Become part of the collective.
How's that sound? That's my favorite. So anyway, now I can do what I need to do with 2 microphones, and I have a backup as well if this were to go bad when I'm trying to broadcast. Anyway, I do thank you all for watching this video, and I'll look forward to seeing you all again soon in the future. Take care.